going on YouTube, or here in my shop today? We're gonna do a little video on the Buick. I got my buddy John here with his Camaro, the one that I built up at RPM Motorsports. He brought a couple of friends with him. I'm gonna do a little ride-along video, and we'll go over my car, what's done to it, all the specs, all the stuff I want to do, and kind of give you an introduction to what you're gonna see on this channel. With that being said, let's get to the action. So John brought some girls to ride along with us today, and they're not about the race car, they're about that.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Dogs over race cars all day.
Dogs over race cars, see? Here momentarily. So you've never ridden in anything fast before?
No, a motorcycle.
Oh, that counts. John gets more excited than anyone. You know, we're kind of out in the country, but we'll just go around the block. Probably take about 10 minutes. And we'll come back and do all the fun reaction video parts. Turbo acts as like a big muffler.
Oh, the snail?
Yeah. Neither car has a speedometer either, so I have no idea how fast we're going.
How did you get pulled over?
Say I don't know how fast I was going. John's car performed well, mine did good too.
Oh, God.
How's it feel?
It was pretty fun. I was like, I couldn't do anything, like any sideways burnout nonsense like you, so I had to park early. But
I've never marked the pavement in front of my house.
Well, now you
so.
did. I was about to do it, but I was like, I don't live here. Was it fun though?
Yeah, it was fun.
You didn't. You're telling me you didn't yell?
I said, ah.
Just like that?
Well, Dad was like, ah.
I gave her my phone. It's got GPS speedo on it.
We went 115.
That's as fast as we went.
His speed thing doesn't work.
Okay, temperature's going up. It's almost time to crack a cold beer. But before we do that, we'll take a look at the car real quick, and I'll give you a brief rundown on what's done to it. So, under the hood, it's a 6-liter iron block out of like a 2008 Silverado. LS6 intake, 80 millimeter Turbonetics turbo. It was just rebuilt last year. Had a little bit of bearing play in it. I built the turbo kit myself probably 5 or 6 years ago. I don't drive the car that often, so it stays in pretty good shape. Just last year, I went through and I kind of shaved some of the stuff on the firewall. I put these inner fenders in because I was tired of rocks flying up and hitting the bottom of the hood and getting in the motor. And as you can see, I do not have anything covering the front of my turbo. That's coming soon. It is water to air, intercooled. If you look up front, has a heat exchanger with 2 fans on it. And then it's kind of hard to see, but that's the intercooler there. It's actually up front. And then in the trunk, there's a fuel cell in the ice tank, which right now just has coolant in it because I don't ever drive it. Hydro boost, big intercooler tubing, all that fun stuff. And inside, just 2 Corbeau seats. I just recently put the stock cluster back in it and tried to put the dash back together, and I got this little Edge Insight monitor, and that tells me everything I need to know, from boost, RPM, oil pressure, all that good stuff. Harnesses, and the stock back seat is still in it too. So this is next on the fix it up schedule. This fuel cell is out of a race car that I had when I was in high school. It's old and outdated and starting to sink. Batteries back here, and that's just a little ice tank for the intercooler system. Always keep water with you, and the funnel if you got to pour fuel in it. 18-inch BSA wheels are actually meant for a BMW. Up front, we've got Corvette C5 13-inch brakes. In the back, stainless steel brake company 13-inch brakes. When I bought the car originally, I pulled the body off the frame and I boxed the frame, notched it for a wider tire in the back, and did all the stuff to kind of strengthen it up because I wanted to road race. It was my original intention. And now I just drive it on the street and put it in the garage and it hangs out. So, you know, nothing out of the ordinary under there. The upper control arms up front are out of like a circle track car. The lowers, I believe, are Spawn or BMR. I can't even remember, it's been so long. But you can kind of see the upper control arm, huge sway bar. It's got coilovers front and rear, all that kind of good stuff. So more videos to come. Just getting this channel started. Luckily, I've got some people to help me out with that. And comment, like, subscribe. I know I got to throw that in there. And tell me what else you want to see. As you can see, I've got the boat behind me. I've got the bike sitting in the garage. I've got the Tahoe. I've got a Packard. You know, I've got all sorts of toys that I need to start sharing and, you know, getting a little bit of notice for. So thanks for watching. See you next time.